And we are going to get more right now in the world of sport on all of that. And let's head over to Louisa. Hi.
Hi Jane, yeah, only one place to start and that's in Doha, where the wait is nearly over and the draw for this year's Winter World Cup in Qatar is just about to get underway. Well, our sports news correspondent Andy Swiss is watching alongside me. Andy, just remind us, what does this mean for England? What could it mean? And for Scotland and Wales too?
Well, as you say, that draw is due to get underway in just the next few minutes. Just to explain very briefly how it'll work, the teams have been split into 4 different pots based on their FIFA rankings. So pot 1 has all the top seeds, the likes of defending champions France, Brazil, England, and also the hosts Qatar. Pot 2 then has the next best teams, then pot 3 all the way down to pot 4. Now, the teams are going to be split into 8 groups of 4 containing 1 team from each pot. Now, the good news, as I say, for England is that they are among the top seeds, so they can't be drawn against any of the other strongest teams on paper. But as ever, the draw could be kind, it could be unkind. A tricky draw, for example, could see England up against their great rivals Germany, Senegal, who won the Africa Cup of Nations, and, say, Peru. That would potentially be a tricky draw for them. And, of course, they could potentially face either Wales or Scotland if one of those teams qualify for the finals through their delayed playoff. But worth bearing in mind, that playoff winner is in pot 4. So if Wales or Scotland do go through, it's going to be potentially a very tough draw for them indeed.
Yeah, well, it's exciting stuff, and I'm going to let you get on with watching the draw when it actually happens very, very soon. Thanks, Andy. OK, well, Harry Maguire will be expected to play a key role for England at this year's tournament. Despite not impressing fans at Wembley midweek, the Manchester United defender was booed by England fans just before kick-off, an incident that England manager Gareth Southgate and captain Harry Kane have both criticised. Today, Maguire has also received the full support of his club manager too. To cricket, and Yorkshire's interim managing director Darren Gough says it's time for the club to move forward after structural reforms at the club were approved. Thursday's changes mean Yorkshire can host international matches again, having met criteria set out by the England and Wales Cricket Board. Well, the ECB suspended the club's right to stage England games over its handling of the Azim Rafiq racism scandal. And England's Georgia Hall is underway in her second round in the first women's major of the season, the Chevron Championship in California. She's hit an early... England scrum half Natasha Hunt has been named in this weekend's England squad. Don't forget, the World Cup draw is live now. You can watch it on BBC One and the BBC Sport website. But that's all sport for now.
OK. Louisa, thank you very much indeed. Thanks for now.